Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Get Your Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League, so I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account, but it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle, because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Let's start by taking a good look at my hangar. We got Frick and Frack, my Death Button Raven and my Russian Death Button Raven. And then we got the General, my beautiful Trident Fury. Then we got Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And we got Buzzkill, my Spark Scorched Mender. The bots are a level 6, the weapons are a level 9. I'm approaching Masters 3. I'm gonna call this battle, Just Keep Shooting! Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, November. I'll put a link to it on the description of this battle. So, this is, Valley, and I opened up Valley with the General, and I bring him over to this little sweet spot. It's kind of a sweet spot because I can get up here and get to where my target point is submerged below the little structure there, and I can kind of get a good chip at it. Now, there's already been 3 guys that are making it right on over to our spawn point. That is really, I was like, wow, this is a rush from them. I've never seen randoms do a coordinated attack like that so quickly, and it's not looking good, but we did the same thing to them on their side. So we've already got some over there, so we're not that far behind the pace. So it started looking bleak, but luckily my team went over there and we're doing that. So now I'm gonna chip away that guy up over there. We are still down 3 beacons to 2, but now we are coming back where we're up 3 beacons to 2. Now you got these 2 guys going there threatening up this kind of our spawn beacon too. So it's really kind of a battle for the beacons right now, but my team is no slouches and they're just chipping right on back. So it's all a matter of not losing hope when it looks like things aren't going your way. They just might not be going the way you think they normally should go. Look at my way, buddy. See, then I'm taking Buzzkill out. He buzzes, then he kills you. I normally don't take him out this early, but I saw some opportunities where I think he might be better suited, so I wanted to get over there and try to help support that guy going over there. Not support him, but take him out, basically, and use the power of Buzzkill to maybe help maintain this center beacon and try to get away at these guys here. But I didn't drain my weapons fast enough, and unfortunately it wasn't a very good thing. And then I get clipped from the behind there. So Buzzkill is out. So now I'm going to take Frick. He's my Death Button Raven. And I'm going to see where I need to take him. I'm going to go into that center right there and try to poke that guy out. And then see if I can do some damage over here or maybe over there. Not really anything to shoot at. And then all of a sudden, Frick gets waylaid. So I'm into Frack. Frack is my Russian Death Button. I can see this threat coming over here. This little Camille, so I'm going to take him out. But oh my gosh. Then, and I can't do anything with that. So now, it is less than 5 minutes in, and I'm down to my last bot. And again, it looks really bleak because I'm having a lousy game, but my team's doing okay. You know what? And the key to the battle here is don't lose hope, don't lose faith, and just keep shooting. When you're on your last bot, you definitely want to be mindful. You got to be a little more conservative. But you know what? Reaper, he's very durable. And if I'm at least cautious with his gameplay, trying to be very mindful of who's where and be very situational awareness about it and toggle back and forth depending on what it is, use a module when I need to, and try to get this guy. And if I can just last out, I know that someone else is shooting at him too, so there you go. And I'm going to try to module back up if I can last this long And there we go. Now I've weathered the storm. Now we still got 3 minutes and 45 seconds left, but I've also noticed they're starting to run out of pilots there. They are starting to mech out. And although, I'm starting to mech out too, I'm down to my last bot. Reaper, he's pretty durable, and we just about got them. So, when all hope is lost, don't lose hope. Just keep shooting, and you let your team pull the weight. Now look at that. I actually got second place. I had no idea I was going to land up there because I was getting taken out so bad. But don't stop shooting. Don't lose heart. Be wise. If it starts looking bleak, try to do your best to support your team. Try to make wise choices. And even if you're getting off to a lousy start, just kind of rely on things to fall into place, because sometimes they do. We have masters and experts on both sides. Everyone did a good job. Everyone fought really, really hard. No slouches, no tankers. Everyone did a good job. So that was a fun, really awesome battle. If you see your name, thanks for the game. That was a whole lot of fun. Peace out, guys. We're taking a good look at the new recruits. That's right, we got a whole new deck that we're playing with now. That's right. I went ahead and saved up and did some free-to-play earning and got a whole bunch of new guys, and we're going to check them out. First, we got Stinger. He is my Exodus Pinata Strider. We got Flash, who is a Gust Halo Pursuer. And then we got Raptor, who is a Flux Falcon. And then we got Jumpstart, who's an Inquisitor with Scourge and Calamity and Pulsars on him. And then we got Freezer Burn, and he is my Ember Shredder Mercury. And we're going to see how they do. The levels are not quite all at 9 on the weapons, but the bots are all at 6. I'm going to call this battle Badda-Boom-Badda-Beacon. And, it's a beacon rush, so we're going to give it a try with the new recruits. This is my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Theta. So with Beacon Rush, the tactics are slightly different than Domination. You definitely want to get the beacons, but what you can do is take advantage of other beacon positions and use them as spawn points if you have them liberated. And that's kind of the general deal. You still want to go for the beacons and then still chip away at the reds, but this allows you, if you get that initial beacon advantage, to press forward a lot faster with your baits. And on a map like Carrier, it actually is very effective to do it that way because you keep gaining ground. Normally, center is the beacon for contention, so if you get that one, then when you respawn at that center and keep moving forward, you're slowly but surely pressing them back into their spawn point, and there's not much they can do about it. Now, a couple of my mates tried to get this one liberated. They got close, but they got taken out. But now that I've been able to liberate it with Freezer Burn, this is awesome. So now Freezer Burn is a Mercury. He can jump and do a lot of stuff, but I call them Freezer Burn because of that lockdown freezing thing, and then the burn with the embers. So this is Flash. This is Flash, my new guy. He's a pursuer with Gust and Halo. Halo is another freeze or lockdown weapon, and then the Gusts are obviously Flash. So that's why I call him Flash, because if you ever see one of these pursuers come out, that's all you see is the Flash, and then you die. Now, the nice thing about Flash is he's got that stealth, so he can go in there and do some damage and then get out of the way, go back in and do it again, and the little Gusts are actually quite potent. Now, my guys have actually got it their home spawn beacon, and you can hold it from underneath here if you didn't know that. So this is actually another way of capping their beacon. And with 3 of us down there, they don't have a chance. And that was Badda-Boom-Badda-Beacon. That was a nice, easy win. So a great show for the first real good full-fledged battle with my guys. Again, I'm still going to work on their weapons to get them up to 9, but I think they did pretty good. Beacon Rush is something you don't see me play a lot of, and but I thought I'd try this just for a little bit of strange all around. So hope you enjoyed that one. If you say your name up here, you see that we have experts and masters on both sides, all with the nice probably level 10, 11, 12 bots. So the guys did pretty good. So if you see your name, thanks for the game. It was a whole lot of fun. Peace out. Okay, it's this week's Skirmish. We owe a big thanks to Adrian. Thank you, Adrian, for being one of the most influential pilots in the game. You've taught us so much. Thanks, buddy. Hey, we've got a Hellburner, a Falcon, an Invader, a Spectre, and an Ares. This is Adrian's Hangar. Guys, go out there and have some fun. This one's awesome. I'm going to call this battle Get Your Beac-On. And man, enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song War. Guys, I can't tell you how much fun this game is, and with so many great pilots in the battle today that you see out there, one of the pioneers, one of the most influential and impactful pilots in the game today is Adrian Chong. He has done so much to help bring awareness to this game, help everyone learn some of the interesting ways of piloting their bots. He's definitely one of the pioneers of the game. Well, Pixonic has definitely given him a nod and helped him out and given him some credit where credit's due. This guy has had so much impact in the game, and he's taught us so much. Well, this is his current hangar, or maybe his pick of the hangar. So we've got lots of amazing bots in here, weapons that you'll probably never get a hold of, or if you do, you're probably one of the top tier pilots in the game. So have some fun. This is an invader that's max to the max. and go out and have some fun. I don't even know what half these things do, but these guys are moduled up. They got the best of the best weapons. It's a matter of still doing some wise piloting. You can't just get crazy. You know, he doesn't get those big scores because he's no good at it. He's been able to take not only maximum amount of bots or leveled bots, but do the best with them as well. So be mindful of it, because everyone else is walking around with the same equipment that you have. But this is going to be so much fun. Just have fun with it. Learn what it's like to pilot some of the best equipment in the game right now, and maybe learn some strategies and some techniques on how to pilot them. Someday you may be having these things in your hangar. Wouldn't that be awesome? Well, until then, just have fun with this one. So this was a Falcon. I own a Falcon, and it looks like he's got some Avengers on him, so that's a great bot. And I'm going to take this Spectre. He's got Scourges, and then there's, I think, a lockdown weapon on him. And we all know what a Spectre does. He jumps when he has a stealth. These Scourges have a 500 or 600 meter range, and they'll just keep penetrating on. When you jump, he has a stealth. But remember, these things are also done. Here's a... This one has the, I don't even know what they call it, but it's one where if they go stealth, you can see them. So that's kind of cool. And then the the Scourges fire for quite some time. The pilot I'm facing, I think that's an invader. And those guys have this, I think it's called a last stand, but it's hard to kill them at the very end there. So a lot of great pilots there, a lot of great equipment, but it still takes good piloting. Remember, this is Skirmish. A lot of things to remember about Skirmish. You are in with pilots that are anywhere from bronze up to champion. So some know what they're doing, some don't know what they're doing. Some have a bit of an idea of what they're doing. That doesn't change what you need to learn how to remember how to do. This is still some tactical. You got to get your beacon. You got to get beacons and beacon rush so you can have a tactical advantage of positioning when you respawn. Also, make sure that you don't burn through your bots. You got to last the whole thing. And what happens is if you get too crazy and you mech out early, then the other team's going to have an advantage. And that's what's starting to happen with the Reds right now, is they're starting to mech out. Right now we have a little bit of a player advantage on them, a pilot advantage. So right now, I haven't really burned through this guy very much. My Spectre is a pretty tough little bot if you know how to at least split the field up a little bit. So I'm just doing that. Now that's an Ares, I think, and Ares are really tough. I haven't even got into mine yet. But I think we're just about meching them out. But man, oh man, what a lot of fun. Yeah, I think we're down to their last guy. We're going to head on over there in their direction. But this is a Beacon Rush. I'm not sure if it's all going to be Beacon Rush when they play these, but I know that Adrian likes Beacon Rush, so they may be all Beacon Rush modes that you're going to be finding yourself in. But man, make sure you get out and have some fun with this week's Skirmish. It's going to be probably one of the most fun hangars they've had in a long, long time. All the high power stuff with high modules and abilities and all, and it's really a whole lot of fun. So there you go, guys. We got our beacon with our Freak-On, with our beacon, with Adrian's awesome hangar. Thanks so much, Adrian. Let's take a look at the pilots in today's battle. Lots of million plus score. There's a couple guys in there that got over 2 million. One on my side and one on the Reds team. But yeah, look at this. You've got silvers and bronze and guys that haven't even got their ranking for this season yet. So how much fun is it for them? These new rookie pilots that are having to get to play with us in these awesome, amazing, very expensive toys. So hey, if you see your name, thanks for the game. That was a whole lot of fun. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and were able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video, whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep 'em blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.